Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. JC from Just Lost JC here or whatever. If you are new here, welcome. We love the new kids. Definitely subscribe because it gets lit over here. All of you guys that are subscribed, you go on, tell the new people. If you're new, subscribe and comment, tell me that you're new and you're here, and we love you and you're welcome. And for all the old people, what's up? What's up?
Why, man? Why?
Okay, so if you guys want to know or are curious about my hair and how I got it like this is literally first day hair, literally 2 hours hair. I literally just took this out. Why did I say literally so many times? It's not even necessary. It's actually not necessary. I'm gonna take a moment, reset, reuse, recycle, right? Anyway, like I said, we are going to be consistent on this channel. Okay, so I am back, and this video is going to be a continuation of the video that you guys seem to love about the hate comments that I get or I got on my natural hair back when I was in high school, and no one was doing the thing. No one was doing the thing. No one was feeling the kid. I'm not upset about it anymore. I'm over it. Okay, so I'm curious. I'm going to ask you guys, what do you call bantu knots? I refer to them as bantu knots. But in high school, everyone was telling me it's China bumps. It's China bumps. Anyway, point is, you tell me down below what you called it. But I called it bantu knots. And prom was coming up. I did not go to prom, for the record. I went to after prom because I thought that would be more lit. It wasn't. I wanted to get my hair ready for prom, and I wanted to do a bantu knot out. Now, at that time, I had been on my natural hair journey from the beginning of high school, so it's been a while. Obviously, prom is in the end of high school, so my hair was flourishing, if you know what I mean. But I hadn't straightened it. I hadn't done any of that. I'd just been doing twists, some occasional twist outs, and you know what I'm saying. So for my after prom, I was like, well, this is gonna be different. I want this to be new. And at the time, I was really digging the hair. First of all, any hair Tiana Taylor rocks is nice, and that's on period. Okay, back then she was rocking like the big fro with the loose wavy curls, but it was big, it was voluminous. I wanted my hair to be similar to Tiana Taylor. I said I want it to look like that. And so the way that I saw that people did it heatless version on YouTube was using bantu knots. So I said, self, you're gonna do bantu knots and you're gonna slay. You're gonna slay. I straightened it, but it was a very loose straight. I didn't blow dry my hair first. I never used to do that, so it always ended up looking more like a blowout, but that was fine because I needed the volume. I wanted the volume. We wanted to give them looks or whatever. I did that, and then I had my mom help me divide my hair so the parts were looking good, and then she helped me do some bantu knots on my hair. Now, let me tell you, I am serious. I'm serious about my styles. If I want something to last, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to keep it in for a while. So I know she put some product in it and she put it, but it wasn't like a gel or anything like that. We used somewhat of a cream-based thing. So I was like, if I want this to last and I want it to look how I want it to look, because that's the point, I'm gonna have to keep the China bumps or the bantu knots in for a while. So I was looking like something out of some African princess movie or something, and honestly I thought it was cute. I thought it was a look, and also I have little to no shame, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I'm not flashing a nipple, I feel like it's okay. So yeah, my hair looked funny to the average person, but to me, I was like, I can make this work. I am cool enough. I was wrong. Sis was wrong. Sis is me. I was wrong. Okay, I knew it wasn't gonna go well when I got on the bus that morning and I had children snickering at me. Now I took the bus to school and I had to pass the school named Midwood, which is like predominantly black school. So that up to a certain point, there's like a lot of black people on the bus, and they were like pointing and laughing. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay with my chest. I put this hairstyle on and I'm gonna wear it with pride. So I kept my head up and I said, F it. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. People in my school are gonna be way more supportive. They're gonna have some questions. It's gonna be questionable. I'm gonna put a picture of what bantu knots look like, just in case some people are confused. But it's gonna be a questionable moment, but they're gonna get over it and we're gonna be good.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Tell me why I get to school. Some of my friends, one of them in particular, was very vocal about her disdain for the hairstyle. She was like, Jackie, come over here. Jackie, come over here. That's what I was called back then. It was a dark time. I'm joking. High school was actually not that bad. She's like, Jackie, come over here. Oh, God, what's up? And she was like, why you have China bumps? in your hair? Why are you wearing China bumps out of your house? And I was like, China bumps? This is bantu knot. She's like, no, they're China bumps. So then she gets all the other like black students involved in like what this is called. I went to predominantly white high school, all girls school, but the black people, they were the ones that were talking about the China bumps. Obviously the white people, they don't know. They just thought my hair looked interesting. Anyway, so my friends were like, those are China bumps. And I was like, doesn't matter what it is, I'm wearing it, damn. One in particular was like, she exhaled audibly, proceeded to pull me away from the rest of the people. And she was like, I don't know how to say this. And I was like, say what? And I knew it was gonna be some mess. This girl looked at me, she looked me in my eyes, and she said, Jackie, you look like a slave. I'm done. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna leave right now because this girl looked me in my eye and said I look like a slave. So I said, what can you say? What can one say to being told that they look like a slave? So I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay. And she was like, you have to take this out right now. Like, the white people are looking at you. And I said, no, they're not. They might have been. I don't know. But she was like, the white people are looking at you. You look like a slave. And I was like, I don't think it's that bad. Like, I'm trying to get a hairstyle going. She was like, but this looks crazy. So I went home that day. And yes, I was walking through my neighborhood and on the bus and stuff. And yeah, again, there was like little children pointing and laughing. I remember explicitly walking down I have to walk a couple blocks to get to the house we lived in at the old spot. And there was these two kids behind me and I heard like laughing and I looked back and it was these two small kids just pointing at me and laughing. And I was like, this is gonna be a tough 3 days. It was 3 days before prom, but I was like, F it, I'm gonna soldier it out because if I take it out now, it's not gonna look the way I want it to look. So I can't do it, I can't. So I went in the next day and of course, the friend was there again with her, you gotta take this out, this is embarrassing. She even at one point said, you're embarrassing all the black people. I mean, it was a lot. Anyway, long story short, prom day comes, right? Yeah, you got me and you got me and like I'm taking on my hand, and it looked good. It looked good. The curls were flowing, it was full, it was voluminous, okay? And I was like, yo, this is about to bang in it. This is about to bang in it. So I went to after prom, and all the people that had been to prom, obviously they saw me after prom, and they were like, oh my God, Jackie, your hair, how did you get it to look like that?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Sis, how did I get it to look like that? Sis, are you serious? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? So yeah, that was that. Long story short, the hairstyle panned out exactly the way I wanted to, and everyone was like, oh my God, it looks so good. How did you get it like that? Listen, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You can't have the reward without the risk. And yeah, I went through those 3 days of hell, but ultimately my hair looked good. Okay? And yeah, so that was that. That was the one story about the slave comment. Oh my God. Oh my God. Another one. High school again. This was towards, I would say like sophomore year when I started experimenting with doing twist outs. My twist outs would be very much so just literally I took the twists out. So they would still be, and a lot of people still wear their twist outs like that. Like now I've realized that I like my twist outs to be more fluffed out and stuff like that. But back then people were, even now people wear twist outs where you just untwist it and you want that curl to be in there. So it looks kind of like noodly, but like that's what they want. So that's what I was doing back then. And it looked way better because my hair was a bit shorter. So it looked more like, kind of like how this looks. It didn't look, now if I did a twist out like that, it would just look like stringy because my hair is like so long and I wear it in buns all the time. But back then I used to wear my twists down most of the time and stuff like that. So the twist out didn't look bad to me. I get to school, one of my friends, not the same friend, not the slave friend, but a different friend. She saw me, she was like, one of my first times, and you know, when it's your first time doing something and you know, especially when everyone else is wearing inches and weaves and like perms, you know, you feel a bit like, oh, I don't know if this looks okay. I think it looks good, okay. You like stare in the mirror and you're like, I'm doing this, okay. Yeah, you're doing it. So I left my house and I thought I looked good. Anyway, I went to school and this one girl was like, Jackie, what is going on with your hair? And I was like, what do you mean? Like I did a twist out, like what do you mean? And she was like, Jackie, no. If you're gonna wear your hair like that, I'm not walking next to you. I was like, what? We're in the hallway. She's like, I'm not walking next to you if you're wearing your hair like that. And I thought she was joking. She wasn't. First of all, I don't even know what you expect me to do. At this point, this is how my hair is. But she said put it up. She said put it up, put it away, put it in a bun, put it away. Oh yes, that's the term she used, put it away. But I was like, because listen, are you listening? Gente, listen, please. I am stubborn. And like I said, as long as I'm not flashing a nipple or embarrassing my family, you feel me? I'm gonna do it. for the culture. When someone's like, oh my God, don't do this, I'm like, I know it's not anything bad. Like, I'm not chopping anyone's head off. I'm not doing anything like disrespectful. I'm doing something that I think looks good. And of course, I was in a different movement. I was in a different thing because I was heavy in YouTube. People were not really into YouTube in high school like that. They were not into the natural hair thing. So I've been feeding myself on all these like YouTube videos where people are like, I'm wearing my natural hair and I'm embracing this and this. So I'm steeped in that. So coming into this and hearing her say like, no, put it away, I was like, you know what, well, she's in a different mentality, and I've just been like hopped up on this, like, I love my blackness and I love my hair and stuff like that, so I'm gonna do this. And even though it was tough, because obviously people are still looking at you, obviously I'm in Brooklyn and the people are not on that same wave, and people are making comments every other day that I wear my hair. Someone's like, oh my God, your hair would look so good if it was permed, you know. So you start to feel a little, but I was like, because you're telling me to put it away and you're embarrassed for me, even though I'm feeling low-key, deep down, I'm feeling like, damn, maybe this looks bad, I'm not gonna let you know, because I'm stubborn as hell, okay? I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. So I did it. I left it down. I didn't care. I said, this might look like trash, but because you're telling me to put it away, I will not. I will not. I will not. So anyway, so she proceeds to walk in front of me in the hallway. She's like, I'm not walking with you, period. And me and her are still friends now. She's cool, and she actually is natural now. What do you know? All the people that said all these things, natural now. One of them I'm friends with. Two people that I'm friends with, I'm thinking of, I'm still friends with now. Both of which used to be like the queen of like inches and perms and extensions or braids. They're now natural. They have the puffs. They're doing all that now. So ultimately, sis was right. Hello. But anyway, so I was like, no. So she walked in front of me in the hallway, and that was that. I was like, oh, word, it's like that, really? Another time, oh my God, I feel like I have so much stories. It was just a weird thing that happened. So I decided to wear my hair in cornrows. I was feeling very Alicia Keys-esque. So I asked my mom to cornrow my hair back. And it was around graduation time. So this was after prom and graduation was coming. My hair was still kind of stretched from the prom look. And I don't know why I wanted to have cornrowed hair for graduation. It just didn't make sense now that I think about it, but I did. That's what I wanted. And I wanted the beads at the end. So my hair was pretty long at the time, so my mom braided it and went to like mid back or like bra strap-ish length, and she put the beads, and I got some wooden beads and I put that on the end of my hair. So graduation happened, and that was great. And then I was wearing the hairstyle because that's what was in my hair for a while. So I don't know why I was taking the buzz. I'm sitting in front of this, and there's a girl behind me, and I think she went to like Midwood or one of those schools. And I could hear them talking, and they're talking about like guys and stuff like that that they like. And then one of them and the one behind me proceeds to say, yo, that person in front of us, he seems like he'd be cute. And I was like, are they talking about me? No. Spoiler halat. They were talking about me. And so the girl was like, and the friend that was standing was like, wait, who? And she's like, wait, who? And she's like, the person in front of us, the person in front of me. And I was like, oh my God. Anyway, so the friend is like, I guess they might be of Jamaican descent, but I remember the friend being like, me think say you like what? Me think say you like man, or something, like some Jamaican patois for like, I thought you liked men or something like that. And the girl was like, that's a girl, no way. You know when you feel someone breathing on your neck, I feel the girl like kind of leaning over to look in front to see me. And so I knew this was happening, so I kind of helped them. Because I was like, yeah, I don't want none of these problems. So I turned my head kind of sideways so that she'd be able to see it. But I turned my head sideways like I was looking out the window on this side of me, so that they could see my profile and be like, okay, we're good. That's not what I don't want these problems. That's not what I want. So yeah, so she was like, oh, and when I turned my head that way on purpose, then I heard them say, oh my God, so they had a good kiki about it. So I'm gonna end the video here because this video is already long and strong and wrong and all the things. Definitely comment down below your thoughts on some of these stories. If you guys have went through some of this when you were going natural, when you were in high school, whatever the case may be. Honey. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, these videos are gonna be coming out more and more. I'm going to be very consistent. A goal of mine is to get to 50K. I'm gonna tell you guys by the end of the summer, so please help me, please, mom. And join me on this journey to 50K. I'm trying to get my followers up on Instagram, so definitely follow me there. Stay tuned for all of these scrumptious, yummy things, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye!